All righty, very warm and cordial welcome, Mr. Marlowe. Thank you so much
Thank you.
for allowing us to have this time together. We're going to have a great hour together in terms of training. You come from the industry, I come from the industry, so a lot of this will be overlapping, and we'll be able to share some stars and turn them into stars and do all that fun stuff together. What we want to do is just share with you a little PowerPoint presentation I put together, and then that will resume kind of everything that we're doing. So let me do a share screen right now. All righty. Marlo, can you see the screen?
Yeah, yep.
Great. We believe that we have a better approach than the big, sometimes they're too big for a personalized service. Sometimes we can be too small to have some of the tools that the big boys do, but we've been able to bridge that. So it's a really great company, Equitable Escrow. Today we'll be talking about why is it a time for better approach from a business development and marketing standpoint. We're going to address a couple of things here today. The first, I'm going to talk about 8 different things that you would want to keep in the forefront of your mind as you are a marketing rep, business dev rep, to drum up business. Again, you come from the industry, as do I, but again, this is, I guess, also for people that are coming in the future so they can watch this video. So this is a sales training meeting, and we'll be talking first and foremost about the importance of establishing relationships with the local HomeSmart broker. And of course, we want to have our influence extend to other brokers as well. But first and foremost, we have a lot of low-hanging fruit and a lot of exposure with, and we are a subsidiary of a sister company and smart partner with HomeSmart International. So the relationship with the local broker and the managers is important. We'll also be talking, number 2, about making yourself big when you are doing your, when you are invited to do a presentation specifically during sales meetings with the broker. So you need to know with the offices that you are in charge of, or the district, geographical region that you are working in, which HomeSmart offices and other real estate offices you're able to be there once a month for their sales training meetings, whether it be on a personal, or whether it be now more days now than ever through a virtual regional meeting. So your presence has to be big, and we'll talk about how to increase your presence during these sales meetings. Number 3 we'll talk about today is the usage of our own company tools. And of course, coming from the larger companies that you and I came from, that was drilled into us, be the messenger, not the message. You want to use the company tools. And when we have some great partnerships that we'll be talking about today in our training with Breakthrough Broker and HomeBot, and others to come. Number 4, equally as important, but I put it at number 4, but it's almost equally as important as number 2, having a big presence with your social media footprint, so that the agents can see you active in your Facebook or Instagram. So if you don't have one of them, you want to open up an account and be visible there. Pretty important. I will also say that goes a long way also for corporate, because almost everyone's on Facebook. And so to be part of that and see, their postings, and they can see yours and things of that nature, brings that sense of family. So pretty important to have a big social media footprint. It's pretty important. The main bread and butter on my end here, because of COVID-19 and the stay at home, specifically California was hit first and hardest, and it's still the hardest. Yeah. Arizona, you're going through definitely some rough waters as well, but that produced a need, right? The issues, problems, difficulties, vicissitudes are always the mother of all invention and of all innovation. So we've had to innovate in this virtual realm, and I've been able to hit several home runs, and we've been able to break several months of records with a home tour video. So I'll be talking today about how to conduct a home tour video, and then how-to videos. So I'll be talking about that a little bit later today. And then you did escrow before, so escrow 101. When part of your relationship with the broker and the managers, you get to know the sales manager, the recruiting manager. You want to be there when they're bringing in the youngum, the new realtors, and they're training them, and they need someone to cover escrow 101. So you want to be there and either introduce an escrow officer if he or she can accompany you, or just do it yourself. And then I have an actual presentation here in this presentation that I'll leave with you and with everyone watching this video. And then, of course, you got to know your unique value proposition. You know, what makes us different? And we'll address some of those points a little bit later today toward the end. And then 8, I think corporate would want to have me put this a little forward, maybe number 2 or 1, but your Jungo reporting, right? So we want to talk about how we report in this CRM. It's important for corporate to see our touches. And so it's a hour chock full of information that I hope it's going to be pretty cool. So let's get started. First of all, who we are, where we came from. Equitable Escrow, Equitable Title and Escrow in Arizona and Colorado, Equitable Escrow in California. So just by saying that, we have different structures. We have different structures. There are different ways of being an escrow company in some states like California. You can be owned by a real estate firm, and you are subject to and working only for the real estate firm, and you have more less restrictions in terms of RESPA, less restrictions in terms of SB 133, Senate Bill 133, that kind of cut everyone to the knees back September 28th, 2008, and all the parties over, and no more yachts, and no more Disneyland trips, and no more, taking you to the Lakers game and the Dodgers, and that's over, finito, done with. SB 133, you can't even give them a glass of water. It has to have the company name on it. You can give them a gift less than $10. If you go $11, it's not fun. So that's that company. Then you have the title and escrow version, where title insurance is governed by the Department of Insurance, the DOI, in California, and they have their sets of rules and regulations that are even more stringent. That's where SB 133 comes in. And then you have kind of a hybrid where you have the Department of Business Oversight, the DOB. That's where Equitable Escrow California comes in, where we are able to do a little bit more than what a big box title and escrow under DOI can do, but we're still under RESPA rules and regulations. So that's who we are. We are governed by the Department of Business Oversight. That's in California. Every company is going to be different in different states. So you want to be well known and versed in the structure of your local state, because sometimes you are able to print marketing materials if you are in one of those states. Sometimes you are able to go and have lunch every so often with agents and the brokers and pay for that and so forth. Sometimes you are able to provide advanced marketing services, like having a TC, a transaction coordinator, TC, to help them. So you have to play on the strengths of what you're allowed to play with. And you have to be savvy to find other alternatives to still provide value and beat the competition that's doing the same thing where you can't. So that's kind of where I'm at. So just know your region, your structure, talk to your manager. You have the president of Equitable right there at that same office. Trish, she is a walking encyclopedia. She has a heart bigger than the world. She is a beautiful person. She should have been what do you call that? An author. She has the best writing that I've met. I mean, she should be an author or a screenwriter, things of that nature. But yeah, she's really good at what she does. And so she'll tell you exactly all that you can do. And of course, within budget. And so you'll be able to work on that there. So we're kind of new, we're kind of new. 3 and 4 years old, kind of depends on which state you're at. We're kind of new, but even with a kind of new, we are positioned to really gain some strong traction because the owner of HomeSmart International, Matt Widows, is also the owner of Equitable Escrow. And so when you have 18,800 agents in the United States, that's a lot of low-hanging fruit.
Right.
And so look at your area. Find out who the best agents are. Of course, you want to get to know them, visit them, and have work within your budget to do what you can to earn that business. But yeah, our structure is special. We are separate. We're not part of HomeSmart International. We are what they call a smart partner, more than a smart affiliate. So they'll have smart affiliates like, a home warranty company that's not platinum. That's, in another state, they don't have platinum there. They'll have a mortgage company that's not Minute Mortgage, right? But they've had some helping with the roofers, and but those are called smart affiliates. But above them is smart partners, and that would be a platinum, a Minute Mortgage, and Equitable Escrow. We are smart partners, governed by part of the family of owned companies by Mr. Widows. So that's a little bit about who we are, and it's a very organized company. It's a well-oiled machine. 21 years ago, Matt Widows started with an idea when he was frustrated because he couldn't get his broker to up the ante on technology. So what Matt did is he actually created technology first, and then he built a real estate company around it. And nowadays, it's the number one, by far, the number one real estate firm in the Phoenix area in Arizona. And it's about number 7 or 8 in the whole nation. And it's a great company to be part of, even going through tough COVID-19 times. It's a strong ship. It's moving forward. It's growing every single day. When I joined the company just 6 months ago, we were at 16,800. We were 1,000 agents less. So in 6 months, 7 months, it's 6 months exactly. We've grown about 1,200 agents, and companies just don't do that.
Right.
They just don't do that. So I'm really excited for the future of the company, because where the company goes, we get to go. So it's not so large that we'll get lost like in the bigger 4 companies, but it's small enough to be personable, but it's definitely large enough for you to be able to build on for years to come. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm just 6 months older than you are on this. So anyway, so this is a little bit of the history of the company. Why is relationships with the brokers and managers so important? When the broker is on board with the ABA, with Equitable or Minute or Platinum, the broker and their managers are able to train new people coming on board to say, this is the way we do it. This is what a win looks like. It's not just a win for HomeSmart, but it's a win for HomeSmart when we use the affiliate partners, when we use those subsidiaries that feed back into HomeSmart. So it's a big family. So do you want to keep it in the family? And, look, when I sold real estate, 10 years, real estate broker, it's like a comfortable pair of jeans. I know who my escrow officer is. I know who my lender is. We've done 350 deals together. Why do I have to do this? And I understand that. I'm on this side now. so sometimes it's like, hey, just throw me a bone. Sometimes hey, I'm okay to be number 2 or number 3. Just at least I'm somewhere in your mind's real estate. Because sometimes they're overbooked, and hey, I need somebody else, or hey, or they get into a fight. It happens. So we're here for them. But relationships with the broker, relationships with the managers, the basis of all relationship is communication, good relationships, bad communication, bad relationships. That's it. Period. End of story. And how we communicate with them, you want to ask them, do you prefer to be called? Do you prefer to be texted? Do you prefer to be emailed? That means go out there and visit with the broker, sit down. He or she's going to expect you to do that. Take him out to lunch, take him out to dinner, have some drinks if they're into that. Whatever it is that you have to do to make them feel in a low anxiety situation, to be comfortable, just have some good time with them. Let them know that you're a human, they're a human also, and get to know some of their preferences for communication and stick to it. It's pretty important. They're going to appreciate you bringing something of value at the meetings. You make them look good. When they introduce you and say, now we have Marlo here with us, new guy from Equitable Escrow, that's not the time to ad lib. You need to prepare a speech. And when you prepare it, have the introduction, have the 3 points, and have the closing. When people see that you took time to write it down and memorize or internalize it, they will respect you and look forward to the next one. So don't just waste a meeting. You need to make yourself big, and I'm going to talk about that here in a moment. Pop-ins are exactly that. Okay, it's not to take their time. They don't want you to be the person. You've been there. You're saying, yes, I've been there too, where I don't have even 30 seconds. I just was, hey, boss, just stopping by to say hi, dropping off some information, see you at the next meeting, blah, blah, blah. They will appreciate that, okay? Believe me, because they speak to corporate, and corporate wants to know, hey, have you seen Marlo? Or, you've been there. Yeah, we've all been there. So pop-ins are important, even though most of the agents nowadays are not using the local office. It's happened to you. It's happened to me. I hear crickets, but they're doing deals because they're doing it mostly from their home. So business has changed over the years. Sometimes there will be award banquets. Brush up on your dancing. Absolutely. There will be award banquets. Do not drink alcohol, or if you will, just very limited. You never want to be that person that everyone says, oh my God, we got it on Facebook. Don't do that. No bueno. That's a bad way. It takes a lot of time to build a good reputation, and just 3 tequilas and 2 beers, and everything goes down the drain. So again, coming down to discretion, sometimes they will share some stuff with you. They will vent with you. If they're venting with you, you have won a friend, and you have, a man's a man, and you keep it all to yourself. And so discretion, and then you will build your reputation as someone who's always on time, as someone who always has a smile, who always, whatever it is that you do best, just be you times 10, and make yourself big at all times. And if people will say their reputation, they will know. So, and of course, what value do you bring to the relationship with the agent? We'll talk about that here in a moment. So that's just a little bit about relationship with brokers and managers. Yes, it's not just the broker. The broker is just one of them. You want to visit with the associate broker. You want to visit with the managers, with the head recruiter, with a sales training manager. Literally take them out for a coffee. Sit down with them. These are very important meetings that will, when you're done, they're going to say, at least I know Equitable Escrow cares, or they have me on the map. And if they've had a bad relationship, or if it's good, they're like, they're continuing getting the right people, they're building on success. So whichever situation you're in, again, visit with both the broker and the managers, because they will in turn facilitate access to and good comments to, and that goes a long way, to the other real estate agents. So about synergy, about creating a positive environment. And so I start off with the importance of relationships. So don't just go there and sell. No one likes that. You have to be an assistant. I am here to help you have better agents, better trained, with better tools, and help them close more deals that makes you more money and save you more time. So again, at the end of the day, it's a relationship. That's the main thing. So that's the first one. Number 2, regarding utilizing company tools, couple of tools that I want to bring to your attention here. One of them is called Breakthrough Broker. Breakthrough Broker is the US's #1 free resources for real estate agents. And Equitable Escrow has a third-party affiliation with both them. And through our lender, Minute Mortgage, we also have affiliation with HomeBot, as well as with Jungo. We'll talk about that toward the end. So these are some of the company tools. And one of the things first things that you'll want to do is get yourself a Breakthrough Broker account, which means that you'll talk to your manager, and she'll help you get that set up, as well as a HomeBot account. Both of them are two pretty cool tools in your toolbox. So Breakthrough Broker is, I have a little example here. Can you see the screen okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so Breakthrough Broker, this is my Breakthrough Broker site or page. And I just want to show a couple of things here that we can do, like when we say marketing. You got flyers, brochures, postcards, door hangers. You've got social media graphics, listing buying presentations, newsletter templates, letters, letterheads, promotional brochures. You have todo en español también. Así que ahí en español no hay ningún problema. Boom, ahí está en español. Everything's in Spanish right there if you need it as well, because I can tell you, I mean, Phoenix, hello, you know, Indio, hello, right? You want to make sure that our Latino realtors know about this and they're turned on to it, because once they are, you get to see all the reports, all the times that they use it, things of that nature. Plus, I will also add a couple of things that I don't see here. The business and marketing planners are huge. This is more toward the end of the year, beginning of the year, to sit down with the realtor and go over their annualized business plan, to sit down with the realtor and your client and go over their marketing budget for the next year. And to be able to use this tool is huge. There are over 3,000 resources right here with Breakthrough Broker. So by all means, this is their logo. Get together with them. Again, you get the planning for the business planning, new tools, accounting, lead generation, social media, a lot of videos. You have training videos for a lot of things, which means that as an agent or as a client of Breakthrough Broker, you can take that YouTube video and you can easily email that to an agent or to the whole of the agents, or post it on the agent Facebook group, and have you on a weekly or even bi-weekly basis being able to put ads saying, hey, did you know, boom, and you have that. So you become the center of information with leading videos from the owners of the top real estate firms in the United States, from the biggest sales gurus in the United States, incredible of training as well as interviews. Any nugget that you can pick up from Tom or Mike Ferry, from Buffini, that is there, you can just use that. Again, make yourself aware of this this tool, because it's a big deal. Again, it's about making yourself big in the presence of the broker, the managers, but also of the real estate agent. So tech tips, inspirational things, man. When I turn some of the agents on, do you know how you can say happy birthday by one text with your branding through this thing? And I did it in front of them, and they saw it, their eyes just go, oh my goodness, I have so many clients. I should use this every day. Of course you can. Again, it's about being in touch with your clients. Send them happy birthdays, but it's on via texts, but it's from you, from your branding, from what you're doing here. So it's pretty cool. It's called Breakthrough Broker. So that's one illustration of company tools. The other one, we are barely starting with this one, HomeBot. I'm going to encourage you to get together with Todd, and he is the resource that put together HomeBot with our ABA partners. And yeah, it's a lead generation machine for realtors. It works also as a CRM. It automates CMAs. So it's a pretty nifty, very trendy type of service. So these are some of the company tools that we have through our third-party partnerships. Alrighty, so moving forward, again, this is some of the things that we're doing here with Breakthrough Broker. In terms of your Facebook and Instagram presence with agents, let me share with you some illustrations on that. Are you able to see the Facebook? Okay, so this is HomeSmart Professionals. So let's talk about this. So HomeSmart, they're divided. Well, no, they're unified, but the divisions of organization is you have corporate, and then you have more of a franchise. So structures. So when you hear about the how many agents we have, how many come from corporate, how many are more franchisees, you can see there are two types of structures. Because it's called HomeSmart International, the mother, other franchisees or corporate-owned locations can take on different names. HomeSmart, South Bay, HomeSmart Professionals, HomeSmart, and the Legend Team. I mean, they'll have different names, like other real estate, Keller Williams and Coldwell Bankers have, and so forth. Okay, your local HomeSmart real estate office that you're going to drum up business from will have a Facebook presence that is for that team. In the Coachella Valley, that comprises the 9 cities of where we get all of our Equitable Escrow in Southern California, in the Palm Springs area, that's called HomeSmart Professionals. And you want to ask for an invitation to join that group. And then as you do, you're able to post some things. This is my most recent post. 2 hours ago. Hello, Smart Ones. Recently, I've been approached by several of our HomeSmart agents regarding how to upload your free professional home tour videos that you get for your listings to your Facebook account. I recently recorded one such training session. Thank you, Judy Glenn. I just uploaded it to YouTube, should you need it. Blah, blah, blah. Don't forget, put in best practices. Each time you get a listing, get your home tour videos brought to you by your friends over here at Equitable Escrow. Okay, and then they're going to click here, and then it's going to take them to the actual YouTube video where I did a training on how to upload videos that we give you of your listing to your, here's an example here. Right, so it's just a recorded training on the market. So I teach them how to upload, and you'd be surprised. Some agents know how to do it already. A lot of them don't. So, but it's not so much that you're teaching some people. It's the fact that I did it 2 hours ago, and it's been seen by 23 people. Yeah. That's what matters. And because I'm always keeping in front of Phil and Harry and Samantha and Tim and Adam and Donald and Todd. These are the people that I want business from. Jeff, I want business from Jeff, but hey, he saw it. He saw it, right? So all these here, and I have a lot of people that add as friends as well. We'll be doing that soon. Okay, so this is huge because they need to see you active. And then also, so again, you want to put something of value. And then also you want to do their likes, right? You want to like their personal Facebook. So you want to make sure that you have them as friends. And always, if you can spend half hour to an hour a day just on your social media, on their social media, just saying the likes and commenting, it's going to go a long way, because that's where friendships and relationships kind of cross nowadays, is through social media platforms like Instagram and Facebook. So don't think of it, because that happened to me at the beginning. I thought, oh man, really? I mean, I was taught, you can't be on Facebook while you're working. It's, against company politics. In this instance, it's different. We're all coming through a different viral, virtual type of world nowadays. So It actually, if you don't spend an hour a day doing that, at least an hour a day, you may be missing out. Again, it's about touches, being in front of the people, and that's the name of the game. So have a felt presence with that. So either you do the video yourself or use one of the breakthrough broker videos, right? And upload them. But the issue is you want people to start putting your face with Equitable, trying you out a few times, liking the service, and then we're drumming up more and more business. So it's pretty special, pretty special. Okay, so
so are you on Instagram as well? Are you?
Yes. So yeah, I'm on Instagram as well. I'm also on Facebook, and so is the company, right? So if you go to Facebook / Equitable Escrow, we have an account there. We didn't have one before, so talk to your manager and see if you already have one for your local area, and if they don't, create one. And this is a sample of how to do the home tour and how to do videos. This is our channel. I have, oh gosh, 80, 100 or so videos that we've done already for our agents. And I want to share with, actually going to share with you how that looks, because it's kind of important. So this is our channel. I can't, some of the videos, here's the back office to the channel. And well, what I want to do right now is share with you what a home tour video looks like. And the one I just did yesterday here for my buddy, David Van West. So let me just do this one here. So yes, we're gonna actually show it right now as part of the training. Get the link and post it really quick here. And here it goes.
HomeSmart Professionals is proud to offer this highly sought after and hard to come by Desert Lanai Phase 4 exclusive Tiki Experience listing. Located at 2019 East Tachiva Drive in the heart of sunny Palm Springs, California. This light and bright 2-bedroom and 2-bath end unit features vaulted ceilings throughout the residence and an enlarged remodeled kitchen with self-closing cabinet drawers and doors, a newer stainless steel sink and newer black stove, microwave, and dishwasher. The breakfast bar opens to the living room and den. The den has a closet and could be converted into a 3rd bedroom if desired. And the full-size stackable washer and dryer is located inside the guest bedroom closet. Access the relaxing side patio through the living room, one of 3 separate flagstone tiled outdoor living areas this home has to offer. Featuring great views of the mountains and pool area. You'll enjoy the energy-efficient low E-gas double-pane windows and doors, and the enlarged 3/4 guest bathroom that features a 2-headed enlarged walk-in shower. The master bedroom features a vaulted ceiling and slider access to another flagstone tile patio. The carport is located in front of the rear patio. Desert Lanai Phase 4 consists of only 16 exclusive units. This is not a 50-plus community, and up to 2 pets are allowed. Offered turnkey furnished as per inventory list. It's been lived in January through April for the past 13 years. With a 28 or 30-day rental minimum. It's the perfect weekend getaway. Just lock and leave after a fabulous weekend in the sun. Call HomeSmart Professionals Real Estate Top Producing Agent Dave Van West at 760-534-1231 today to schedule your very own private, virtual, or in-person tour. Thank you for watching this HomeSmart Professionals home video tour. We hope you've enjoyed it. Make sure to subscribe to this channel to be notified of new listings you won't want to miss out on. And welcome home.
Great. So yeah, so they get one of these branded videos, and then they get the same video but non-branded. One, to upload to the MLS, because you can't have anything branded on the MLS. So I take everything that has their HomeSmart logo and their picture away. And the other is the branded, so they can use it on their social media accounts. So this is a home tour video. I use my Mac and the free iMovie software that comes with it. I have a whole training. If you go to YouTube Equitable Escrow and just type how to create a home tour video on your iMovie for free, I take step by step and I show how to do it. So I'll be sending you that link in the event that you're able to do that. If you use a PC, you have something similar through Camtasia. And so it's just good. You can learn it. I can teach it to you. And once you learn it, then you have a new skill. And believe me, that skill can open up a lot of doors. Many of these agents were not using Equitable before. Now they are. They're trying us out. They're liking us. And a lot of it has to do because, hey, at least the guy's trying. I mean, at least, give the boy a hand, he's trying, so throw away bone. And they throw me several. So we're grateful for that. Anyways, this is home tour video. But also, I also have how-to videos. How to, oh my goodness, if I use how to, you're going to have how to create a great home tour videos, right? How to coronavirus proof your mind. Hello, that's a pretty good one there.
I like that.
That was a good one there, man. It felt like I was preaching. How to upload a movie into your YouTube channel, how to create a YouTube channel, and now how to upload it to your Facebook. So different how-to videos, anything that you can do. You read a good article, it has 3 points and a poem at the end, put it together, put yourself, I just used a little Mac, I have no special software, just go record yourself on Zoom, and then you can edit it with the iMovie. It's a feature, it'll take you about 3 hours to learn it in depth. It'll take you about 10 minutes to learn it, to do the minimal, but about 3 hours to learn it in depth. Best 3 hours you'll ever spend over the weekend. You come out learning iMovie a little bit, man, you can do a lot of stuff. It's about people seeing you. So I've belabored this point a little bit too long, but I don't think it can be stressed enough. Anything you can help them out with, they'll be grateful and remember you. And when they're scratching their beard or their head, they're saying, who should I get? You know what? You got to give him a try, man. He helped me out with this, with that, the other, or he helped somebody else, or the broker saying great things about them, or this is how we do things here. We are company men, company women. This is what the company's asking that we do. At the end of the day, it's about having a good relationship with them and providing something of value. So home tour and how-to videos. And of course, when you're up at bat and you have to give your presentation for what is Escrow 101, I've put together in this presentation. I'm not going to go over it right now, but just the slides. What is an escrow? And I go over that there and more. What is an escrow there? What the flow looks like from EMD to COE, and important markers. And of course, at this point here, the agents, you can see their eyes are just opening up. Oh my goodness. They told me about the EMD. I can't touch it. Don't touch it. Okay. What was that NHD again? And did I really have to read about that prelim? And you just start going in. I forgot HOAs at the end of the escrow. Shouldn't I start it at the beginning? Yeah, everything's outlined right there. So agents love this. They're eating. I mean, this is what we wish that they would have taught us first day. After you pass your test, you have to unlearn everything you studied to get your real estate license. And now, hey, how do we start? You start with if you're a buyer or a seller, with the realtor, and then it shows the whole flow. You're painting a picture, a story in their mind, and they will eat that lesson and thank you for it. Who does what? Who's on first? What's on second? I don't know what's on third. I don't give a darn shortstop. Remember that? The pitcher's tomorrow. You know, what's on left field, right field. So yeah, we want everyone to know who does what. And that's kind of pretty important. The seller, well, this is what the seller does. And we go over what the seller does. And the listing agent, this is what the listing agent does. And we just go over it and, you know, add some examples. The buyers, this is what the buyers do. And of course, the selling agents, this is what the buyer's agent does, down to giving them their keys toward the end, taking the picture and growing their marketing that way. What does a close of escrow look like, smell like, sound like, especially in these COVID-19 days, and which is going to open up an opportunity for us to share why we're different in a moment. And of course, all presentations, you're not selling yourself. This is the moment that we, in fact, at all times, if and I'll say this very openly, if you are not okay with being a servant of someone's dream, you cannot be a business development rep or marketing rep for a title or escrow company. Because especially if you came from, or I came from real estate, where a lot of people, well, there are a lot of prima donnas.
Right.
Okay, it is what it is. And a lot of ego stroking, and that's just, you know, that's the way pilots are. Pilots are a different breed, so are real estate agents. But the supporting staff. So we have to, as business dev reps, come to that mindset that I am here to serve. And if we have that mindset that's pervasive down to our core.
Yeah, that's my motto, man. I've been saying those exact words for 22 years now. I'm here to serve.
Here to serve.
Out of hard serving situations, I was like, oh, I'm frustrated. You know what? I'm here to serve.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And you have to remind your identity sometimes, because sometimes you just want to strangle them, but you can't do that, right? You can't do that. We love our agents, you know, but at the same time, they appreciate that support. And we have a great livelihood and careers that we can advance in our industry. It's a formidable industry, the title and escrow industry. So yes, I sell my ladies. I am showcasing, well, that doesn't sound right, does it? I am showcasing the strengths of our escrow officers. And I am here to tell them about the great news that we have the most intelligent escrow officer in the person of so forth and so on. So reminding them that we also are in all offices. We can close in any office, even though our only office is in Palm Springs. We can close in any office. And so I always just remind people, this is the people that you work with. They're nice and so forth. I give people the option. Please don't forget, please, when you get a listing, this is what you get for free from us. Okay. A home tour video. It's a beautiful thing. And then I even expand that a little bit. Marlo and I even say, look, even if you have your $3 million and $2 million listing that you sold last year, if you still have all those pictures, yeah, I'll do one for you. Hello, I'll do one for you, because now you want to be in that market and you want to have that presentation with that other $2 million listing appointment. You want to show them, this is what my marketing team does. And wow, and that may get them the listing. So it's all about helping them. Again, it's about them. It's not about us. The mindset is them. And if we keep that forefront and put in very, very deep inside, it's going to smell like we're not after an escrow for a commission. We're after really wanting to help them grow their business. Dogs, children, and realtors can smell money in your breath. So we want to make sure that they're not smelling that. We genuinely want to serve. That's a fact. That's pretty important. So that's the final part of my escrow presentation to finish our training. Okay, so what makes us different? Our unique selling proposition. We have several things that we're able to do in different areas that we can't do in every area. For example, in your area, man, to have a free TC is huge. I would be leading with that pretty much in every presentation. I would be leading with that. Okay. If you work with us, you will have a life. So that's what I will be selling, right, with my home tour videos. I'll do another step. I'll do salsa and tango. But I would, yes, I can't do that here in California. But oh man, you have that definite advantage out there in Arizona. So yes, I would have that leading off with that. So another thing that we have that sets us apart from others is that we all have mobile signing notaries to sign that. More and more companies are getting to do that. All you got to do is contract with someone to say that, but not everyone did it when we were doing this. So we're doing it. A great story that we have in the Palm Springs area. Doctor could not, for the life of him, come to the office anywhere. He was so busy with surgeries that we actually sent the mobile notary between surgeries. He had half hour between two surgeries, and between both surgeries at the hospital, he signed his paperwork. Yeah, it is. And so it is what it is. So we definitely have convenience with the mobile signing for our clients. It's free for sellers. There is a charge for buyers. We do have a great internal system that our escrow officers use now to keep our clients updated with email and text alerts. And I would encourage you to have maybe a meeting with Trish on that, and she can explain with you how that works. Pretty important. Yes, we have a team approach, especially when it comes to the marketing. We have people at corporate that can give you the information needed to get a property profile ID. So you can get it within a few hours because they're part of the team. So yeah, when a listing is, if you want to have a listing presentation, you want to have a property profile ID. You'll know that you're hitting the sweet spot when you get a lot of requests. Hey, Harold, hey, Marlo, I'm going to be going to listing presentation. Can you send me over a property profile ID? Those are metrics letting you know, hey, they're trusting you, because if they're not getting it from you, they're getting it from someone. So you want to have them getting them from you. So you'll be using our people out there. So yeah, it's a team approach also because of the TC services that corporate offers. And of course, the marketing solutions to grow their business. We went over the tools and the additional home tour and how-to videos. These are our unique selling propositions that make us a little bit different than others. We're not the biggest, we're not the baddest, but we will be known to be the one who has the biggest heart. And we have to win first our home smart professional, home smart low hanging fruit first. But don't forget, there are a lot of companies that would love for you to do a monthly presentation on marketing for them. Okay. And a lot of them that would give you all the deals if you do a home tour video for each one of their listings. It takes about 4 to 5 hours to do one home tour video. So you can find yourself, like I'm finding myself, pretty much I can't go out anyways, so I'm working, and it's really paying us big dividends. So this is a little bit of the training. The last thing we'll talk about right now is Jungo. Again, through our relationship with Minute Mortgage, we have a third-party CRM, and let me put a little bit here. It's not by no means an in-depth training, but it does give you a bird's eye view of each person that you've touched. It lets you know which day, when you touched with how many people, whether it was an email, a call, a text. Emails are automatically shown that you did them. You have to log in your calls and texts. You have to log in the pop-ins. You have to log in the luncheons, log in when you were presenting at a regional virtual event. So your interaction with Jungo is a pretty big deal. So again, you will have training in that. We have people at corporate that actually train us in this, but get ready for about an hour a day toward the end of the day. Takes about an hour, 45 minutes to an hour, just to log in everything that you did. Not the emails that's done automatically, but other things will be coming in. So if you have, let's say, 3,000 agents in the database, they'll tell you which ones are yours for your geography. Let's say you have 500, or let's say you have 400. Those are yours. Yeah. So they will give you what yours are, and you're expected to call on them. Yes, put it in your, in your mind. The first 30 days, you want to text everyone and say, hey, I'm Marlo, the new kid in town with Equitable Escrow. Just wanted to say hi, see when we can get together for a few minutes. Thanks for your time. Just a little, all 400 of them. And then you start seeing what happens from there. You also, of course, want to spend time with those that are bringing in most of the escrows. So, yeah. And spend time specifically with those that bring listings. Yeah. Because most of the time, as you know, the listing agent, the seller, is the one that drives the escrow. So we definitely want to spend 80% of the time with the 20%, the Pareto principle, the 20% of the people that are bringing in, and the other 20%, spend it with the 80. But you want to spend most of your time with those that are bringing in, bringing the bacon home. If they're sending it over to this one and the other escrow, not us, we need to bridge that. And so this is it, man. I mean, you blink and it's already an hour.
Yeah, I have a question.
Yeah.
You're able to send emails through this actual Jungo? So you're actually
yes.
In here.
Yes. So you have the option of sending them through Jungo, but I also have the option, and I'll give you this illustration. I have the option of sending them through here. So let's see, Marlo, I have you here already. And I'm going to say hi. And I am using the company Gmail account that ends with @eqescrow.com. This is what you have. And then the moment I say send, I click send, it sends a hi to you, but then it's going to take from Jungo, that is a subsidiary of Salesforce, because I took the training and I downloaded the Salesforce Access app widget, and it logs those emails for you. So I just click log, because I keep it always open, and boom, it's been logged. That's the way I did it. Now, others will do the email from Jungo. I just didn't like it. I'm used to many years with Gmail. They already had the Gmail suite, and I just got the little Salesforce thingamajigs up there, and it works fine every single time. Yeah, absolutely. So that's kind of the way the cookie crumbles, and I'm just really excited, man, that you're coming on board, and I hope that this is a good bird's eye view of who we are, what we do, and how we get some things done. And yeah, just with that, definitely wish you all the success out there, and I look forward to a lot of hours over the phone and Zoom calls with you, just to, be able to connect, because it can be a little bit lonely out there. Speaking for myself, I'm alone out here in the Coachella Valley, but I think it's always good that we're close as a Zoom call or a regular phone call away. So
awesome. Well, hey, I appreciate your time. It's been good.
Thank you so much, and look forward to seeing you very soon. You'll be doing these meetings as well with the new people, because we're growing in leaps and bounds. So
awesome.
On behalf of Yvonne, our sales manager, and Trish, the president of Equitable Escrow, Michael, that leads everything else in operations, yours truly, Harold Zapata, for all those watching this training video, much success to you as well here with Equitable Title and Escrow. Ciao for now.
Thank you.